Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy. After listening to the manifesto speech of CYRIL Ramaphosa in KwaZulu-Natal, if I was a white person, I would vote for the ANC. I mean, it is clear to everyone in South Africa that the ANC is focused on what they call the 6 priorities for the next 5 years. Now, if you listen carefully to what CYRIL Ramaphosa said about those 6 priorities, if you are a white person, you'd be a fool not to vote for the ANC. Let's first listen to what CYRIL Ramaphosa said, and I'll break it down for you guys.
In the 2024 elections, we will go beyond celebrating our accomplishments of the past 30 years. We will be focusing on the future of our people. We will focus on 6 priorities which are critical to transforming the economy and creating jobs. Our jobs plan, building our industries to include an inclusive economy. We will tackle the high cost of living. We will also invest in our people. We will defend democracy and advance freedom. And we will continue to build a better Africa and a better world.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi, and we're back at it again. I was thinking about this when I was listening to the manifesto speech last week, and I was thinking to myself, if I was a white person voting for the ANC government is actually an advantage, especially if you are a white person who does not stay in the Western Cape. You know, if you are in the Western Cape, I can understand why you would vote for the DA, because clearly the DA has got the interest of white people at heart in the Western Cape. You know, Cape Town is owned, 80% of Cape Town, the urban area is owned by white people, then followed by colored and then black people. And colored people form about 40 something percent of the population in the Western Cape. So if I was a white person and I stayed in the Western Cape, I would vote for the DA for sure. For sure. Freedom Front or the DA. But if I'm staying in the other provinces, the other 8 provinces in South Africa, I would 100% vote for the ANC. Now listen to me as I break this down and go in the comment section to tell me if you agree or not. For the past 30 years, the ANC has been protecting white privilege. For the past 30 years, the ANC has been protecting white privilege. Go in the comment sections and write true king or false king. Let me hear what you have to say about this. White people who form about 7% of the population of South Africa. 100% of the private schools in South Africa teach Afrikaans. You won't go to a private school that does not teach Afrikaans. Well, there's probably 1 or 2, but it will be 98% plus of them teach Afrikaans. Let me say that because I don't have the numbers with me. But every private school that I have been to, and I've been through many private schools, about 8 of them. Every school that I have went to teaches English and Afrikaans. Why? Because it's a private school. So meaning it caters for the minority in South Africa, which is the Afrikaner people. You go to Home Affairs, you go to Department of Education, like we are registering Paseta, and we are busy with the application. We are almost done with it. You find out that the form is written in English and Afrikaans. Why? Why is it that Afrikaans people are are so protected? It's because of the ANC. Number two, when you listen to the 6 priorities that I just played for you guys, the 6 focus areas of the ANC, you hear about the job plan, good, that involves everyone. You hear about the building industries, that involves mostly white people. They are the ones that own the industries in South Africa, whether it be agricultural, financial, whatever. It is them. The mining sector. You hear about the high cost of living. The white people also benefit if the cost of living go down. White people also benefit. You hear about investment on our people. When the ANC says our people, it involves everyone. Does not talk about black people alone. It speaks about black, white, Indian, Chinese, and whatever. When the ANC says our people, it does not mean black people. It means everyone. And then he says defend democracy and advance human. Advance freedom of speech. That's what the ANC is doing. Everyone is benefiting from that. And last, it says build a better Africa and a better world. Everyone benefits from that. So if I was white, I would honestly vote for the ANC. The ANC for the next 5 years is not planning to take the land back. The ANC for the next 5 years is not planning to disturb the mining sector. It's not planning to take back the mines into the hands of the people, or at least the mines must benefit the people and the communities around it. They are not speaking anything about that. So if I'm white, why would I not vote for the ANC? Why not? Give me one reason. Why not? Why not? Yes, you might say the economy has been declining ever since Cyril Ramaphosa was in the presidential seat, but that does not what you call that does not disbenefit um, white people more as equal as it does to black people. Excuse me. Let me say that again. When the economy goes down, and the cost of living goes up, white people do not suffer the same as black people in the township and in the rural areas. So, as a white person, I would not be too worried about that. You guys go in the comment section and tell me if you agree or not. Yeah, how many acts of racism have you seen in South Africa, and what type of action did our president take? So if I'm a white person, I would know I'm free to be racist. I'm free to build Orania. I'm free to build Fatherland. I'm free to build Plainfontaine, white only areas. People only know about what you call Orania, but there's Plainfontaine and Fatherland. Plainfontaine is in Gauteng. Fatherland is in Limpopo. White only places. Now you tell me, what is the reason why a white person should vote for the DA when the DA is looking for diversity and all of those things, but they are not clear into their stance for white people. They still, massaging the thought of a multiracial party. The ANC is a protector of white privilege. Nobody can argue that fact with me. Nobody. Tell me, what has the ANC done since 1994 that made white people feel uncomfortable in their foreign land? In fact, they feel more at home more than black people. Let's be honest. White people are enjoying this land more than the native people of this land. They've got their own language in university, own classes in university, teaching only in Afrikaans. They've got their own schools, Afrikaans schools only. They've got all of these nice things. I don't see why white people can vote away Cyril Ramaphosa. He's the best president for them. The only person that white people should fear is not even Julius Malema, it's Jacob Zuma. That is the person that white people should fear. And in fact, they fear him. They hate him to the level that there was a national strike shut down to chase away Jacob Zuma. That is what is happening here. But anyway, go in the comment section. You wouldn't believe what happened. The reason I'm shooting a video in the afternoon, because I'm not used to shooting in the afternoon, it's always at night. We had a power outage, our whole area, for extended hours. From 1 o'clock when I start shooting up until 8 o'clock in the morning, there was no power. So I could not shoot, I could not upload, I could not do anything. That's what I'm doing now. So you will excuse me on that. For those who haven't, click the subscribe button if you want to hear more about politics in South Africa, if you want to hear more about the Pan-African movement. If you want to know more about the school that we are building, click the subscribe button. Let's hit that 20,000 subscribers right now so that I can give my t-shirts away. The Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. I'm going to give away those t-shirts to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Black Heart, the Hustle Continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.